Hey guys, it's Kaz here. So we're going to go ahead and take a little bit more of a deep dive on the potential units for the 10th year anniversary. Of course, we already know that we've gotten a pretty big hint in that it's going to be something involving the Kamehameha. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into the category real quick. Recently we've gotten this guy, the Teen Gohan from the Broly movie. Basically, we've already kind of gotten the family and son, or family Kamehameha, pretty much. So I want to highlight it, but I just want you guys to know that that 100% is a possibility, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But pretty much, yeah, this is going to be the Kamehameha category. As you can see, we have a lot of really, really nice cards that we literally just received. What do you call it on this category? So this category is going to be really, really good when it does come out in about a month. Let's go ahead and jump straight into what I think is going to be the first likely choice for unit. The Goku versus Vegeta Kamehameha versus Galagun, pretty much Beam Blast. So I want to go ahead and just highlight this one. I think this is like almost a no-brainer to have. My only issue is that Z Goku specifically is very, very underrated of a character. We really don't get a lot of Z Gokus in the Dragon Ball economy, I guess you can say. So this happening would be really, really cool. I think the Kawakin Kamehameha is one of the greatest and most iconic Kamehamehas. I think it's probably like my third favorite one. I think my definitely my favorite one is the Feet Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. I think that was absolutely amazing. I think the Feet Kamehameha one is pretty good. The next one would probably be anything involving like Kamehameha fusing with another ability like Instant Transmission Kamehameha, Big Bang Kamehameha, etc. Which I will have at the later part of the video. But yeah, I think anything involving fusions of Kamehamehas is definitely up there for me. And then this one is like right up there in terms of like canonical Kamehamehas. This one is very, very legendary. I could definitely see this being in the definitely see this being a card coming up in the 10th year. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the Father Son Kamehameha. I know everybody loves this. This is probably the most iconic moment of like all of Dragon Ball Z. This is like Goku giving the torch to Gohan, and where real Dragon Ball Z fans know that Gohan was actually supposed to be the next main character and not Goku. We were supposed to follow along with Gohan's story after this. So yeah, this is him giving the torch to Gohan and basically saying like, yeah, this is your time, kiddo. Giving him the power for this Kamehameha. This one-handed Kamehameha is also really, really legendary because it's one-handed. And yeah, I think that this is going to be an absolutely amazing. Whether it be part 1 or part 2, I could really care less. I just know that this is going to make a lot more money. I'd argue this is going to make more money than Goku and Vegeta, even though the father and son Kamehameha and the family Kamehameha is very, very overused in Dokkan. It's considerably is very, very overused in Dokkan compared to the Kaioken, what do you call it, Kamehameha versus Vegeta, and the Galagun Blast from Dragon Ball Z. I think that this one's going to be just a little bit more popular than the other one, even though the other one is technically more rare and still is iconic, if not more iconic, than this scene right here. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and note that. If we go back to the categories right here, of course, we have the actual Gohan right here. They got an easy A. I don't foresee him getting a super easy A if this is the thing. I think this character right here would just 100% just replace this Gohan. Sadly, there is no Z Goku that's going to replace any like current Z Gokus that's good. But leading into the next thing, which is Family Kamehameha, if we do get this unit, 100% it's going to be replacing this Gohan. I'm not quite sure how they would do it. I don't foresee them making this like a Goten card that does it. It would have to be a Gohan card, but I would not put it against them for them to do a Goten or a Goten and Gohan card with like Goku as a spirit, because remember, we already have one of those. Here it goes. We already have one of them. And they got their easy a bit ago at this point. So like, I don't put it past them in literally just doing this. The exact name to Gohan Teen and then Super Saiyan Goten Kid, and then just making this the father or the family Kamehameha. I don't really put it past them. I think that that would be a really, really good thing to do on their end. Oh, to go ahead and get things going. But yeah, those are like 3 of the most iconic things. Literally the Goku versus Vegeta Blast, the father son, and then the family. The next two that I'm going to bring up are basically the same thing, but I think this is like really what's going to bring in money. Like, don't get me wrong, these scenes are iconic, right? Everybody that's watched Dragon Ball knows of the family. Everybody knows the father son. Everybody knows the original clash between Goku and Vegeta. But these are a little bit less iconic. But if you were there, you were there, and like you remember this wholeheartedly. Um, Big Bang Kamehameha. I love it. I love Big Bang Kamehameha. I remember seeing Big Bang Kamehameha for the first time in, I believe it was Dragon Ball Raging Blast. So Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 as like a kid playing like the PS3 and stuff like that, because we weren't we were still in like the Dragon Ball Z Kai era at that time, right? I didn't grow up watching original Dragon Ball Z. I'm not that old, y'all. So this is gonna be a really good thing, because when I saw this for the first time, I was absolutely in love. I loved seeing Vegito absolutely destroy Buon. Absolutely loved it. And another thing coming into this is that Vegito is a fusion. Fusion, we know, bring in the big money. We know that amazing crossovers with like Kamehamehas do bring in the big money, whether it be family Kamehameha, father and son Kamehameha, Kaioken Kamehameha. We all know that they already bring in money. We know any additional times 10 Kamehameha, all that bullshit, all of it brings in additional money for the game. But specifically, fusions are very highly sought after. But another thing that's really sought after, other than fusions, or sometimes they do double dip, is Super Saiyan 4. Gogeta does the same move as Vegito in GT. So, oh goodness, I would love to see this as a part 1. Literally, Gogeta, Big Bang in the first one, and Vegito, Big Bang in the first part. I know it'd be too much of like a pull, pretty much, from Dokkan to give us like both of like, these are going to be headliners. If these are the Kamehameha units for the 10th year anniversary, they are going to be the headliners 100%. You're going to want this Gogeta for one. This is going to be just like Beast Gohan. You're going to want Beast Gohan, and then the secondary is going to be Broly. You're going to want this guy first, and then you're going to want the Vegito next. That is the Big Bang. 1000%. That's how it's going to go in terms of popularity. I predict if this is what happened, and we do a little bit of the Big Bang Kamehamehas and stuff like that, and maybe we do the father and then the family, as well as the other two units, because we need 4. I predict Gogeta Part 1 with, like, let's say father and son, because this is going to be a ridiculously, or maybe they might save Gogeta like they did for Beast Gohan for Part 2. Let's go Vegito right here, and then let's do family, just so we keep it Majin Buu Saga, right? Boom, these two in the first part, and then second part you get Gohan, and then you get Gogeta. Absolutely amazing in my opinion. They're both extremely sought after units. I can 100% see people just like only summoning for like this guy, unless like the family coming out is like really good. But yeah, 100% that is my picks. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 against Omega, and then what do you call it? Vegito Super Saiyan or not, it doesn't matter. Big Bang Kamehameha, 100%. These will bring in a lot of money. This is the 10th year, guys. This is the 10th year. We have to break records. They're going to give us just fusions if they can. They're going to give us Super Saiyan 4s if they can. They're going to give us, I guess, what is the next thing that gives them a lot of money? Deals, a lot of events, right? Like, they have to make this like the 5th year. The 5th year, I think, to this day is still the highest grossing anniversary, which was, I mean, coming up on 5 years ago. But yeah, they're gonna throw everything at us. And I remember when I first started playing the game was the 4th year anniversary, and I didn't actually start my account that I currently am active on until it was the 5th year. And I remember when the 5th year came out, there was just so much content, like literally every single day. And you know, you could argue, hey, you just started your account, so that's probably why. But I had my account a little bit before the 5th year. It was like maybe a month or two before the 5th year. And there was still just so much to do. I remember getting my, I remember re-rolling on, I believe it was one of the Christmas banners or something like that, a couple of months prior to the 5th year, and trying to get Kelly Caulifla, the LR Kelly Caulifla, to start my account with, and then summoning on one of the, I think it was one of the step-ups to get the Pure Saiyans lead, Blue Vegeta, and like that was just really iconic at the time. I absolutely loved that that era in Dokkan for me, because I had absolutely nothing and I was just chasing after these two guards, and I was just making just ridiculously unblended teams that just somehow worked, because I had Kelly Caulifla, the best cards in the game at the time, and then my Pure Saiyans 170 lead, which was, or 130, 170, 170 lead, which was just absolutely amazing. No HP, but all of the stats. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Like I said, I think that this is probably going to be one of the better timelines. If you guys have other opinions, definitely leave them down there in the comments. I really want to see what people think about this because I don't see a lot of people really talking about the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or even the chance that Big Bang Kamehameha really is like something that they can do. Because I know a lot of people are kind of stuck on like Kamehameha flat, Kamehameha flat, Kamehameha flat. It's going to be the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Kamehameha. It's going to be that one. It's going to be that one. But like, guys, we already got that guy. Like, where is he? We already got him. We already got him. Like, okay, we can go ahead and replace him. But like, come on, guys, where is it? We also got another one. Here he goes. We got this guy as well too on the 2023. So it's about a year and a couple months old now. Like, come on, guys, we already got this. We got this stuff. Like, we have a new quote unquote family Kamehameha, but the last one we actually had that was what, 2019, and then he easy ate a couple years back. So yeah, guys, I just think that this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be it. I'll probably do like some sort of concept video, but oh my goodness, I really hope this is it. Because like I said, like there's hype all around. Like, okay, let's say we skip out on Z Goku, right? Which I highly doubt they will. I think if you're going to do a 10 years of Dokkan, you have to include Z Goku in some sort of fashion. I can 100% see them doing something like this. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Part 1 Family Kamehameha, Big Bang Kamehameha Vegito, that transforms into Yosha Vegeta, the Super Vegito. So we get that Part 1, and then Part 2 we have Father Son, and then we have GT with Big Bang Kamehameha for Gogeta. I think that this is like the peak timeline, and then Part 3 we have these two. Like these two, literally, this Goku and then this Vegeta clashing for their beam clash. So we have a Galaga Vegeta and then a Kamehameha Goku. The Vegeta is definitely out of left field, but I mean, if you're going to celebrate 10 years of Dokkan, you have to put Z in. I would also say you have to put Dragon Ball in, but unfortunately, there's not like too many peak moments for Dragon Ball with the Kamehameha, unless we want to start talking about like some Master Roshi stuff, which I don't foresee them doing anything with characters that aren't Goku, Gohan, or Goten doing the Kamehameha, you know what I'm saying, for the 10th year. I don't think they'd bring us like with the Master Roshi 10th year anniversary. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like maybe for Part 2 I'm delusional and they do Z Goku and then they have the person who taught him the Kamehameha as the other part, but I think this is peak for Part 3. Z Goku, Z Vegeta doing the Galaga and the Kamehameha Blast. I think this is 100% peak. And I think 100% these two for Part 2 is like what has to go down. Like I said, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be the chase card 100%. He is everything you want from a Dokkan card that's going to make you money. He's a Super Saiyan 4 and he's a fusion. And he's from a very, very underrepresented what do you call it, category in the game. We can just go ahead and before I end off the video, where is he? Oh man, it was so many years. Was it 2019? We actually have a Big Bang Kamehameha Gogeta already in the game. Here he goes, right here. We have this guy. This was, what did it say? 2021, actually, not 2021. So we have this guy. Yeah, guys, I could definitely see them bringing this guy back out for the 10th year, 100%. Like everybody loves this guy too. Everybody loves him. He's just, you know, very, very old at this point. But yeah, when he came out, he was that guy. He was the damage guy right here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Like I said, the reason why we know that it's roughly going to be Kamehameha is because all of these are like the promo cards that they give everybody before the actual anniversary starts. And ever since, I believe it was the 4th year, they've made subtle nods to what the actual category that they focus on is going to be for the anniversary. So this one is Goku holding up 10 fingers with both of his hands. This is obviously Kamehameha. He's doing the Kamehameha wave. 100% it's going to be Kamehameha. They've done this for literally all of the anniversaries since like the 4th or 5th. So that's how we know this information. Like I said, this is going to be absolutely peak when it happens. I'm definitely calling it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's whatever. But yeah, this is definitely what I want to see. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later.